Hi everyone, welcome back. Here I have an Air King Model 511 AM radio. As you can see, it's missing the knob on and off, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to get a pair of knobs somewhere. I got some in stock, but we'll see what fits. It looks okay as far as... I thought this was Bakelite. Could be wrong. But, yeah. See what's under the bottom. Nothing under the bottom. We do have the back on it, and the cord looks pretty decent. From 1947, they probably replaced it. Yeah, Air King Model 511-512. It's got a 35Z5 rectifier, so it's not no selenium. This kind of looks kind of strange here, these bands around here. Not sure what that's all about. Let's take a peek. What do I need? Let's try these long nose. Is that an add-on? No, it's got terminals for it. And it's connected. It's supposed to be in there. There's 4 octals and 1 miniature. It's probably a 12BA6, right? It is. There it is. Just push the shafts. Why? It's dust, dirt. Oh, there it is. Why is this so hard to turn? I see they got these stators got some bent fins on it. Oh, and the rotor. Right there, look at that one. Sometimes they're supposed to be bent, but I've never seen a bend the stators, and that rotor seems like it's... Put this light on it. Yeah, see the stator right there. I can bring it up a little bit more real fast. That stator is bent right here and there. And then the rotor has also got a bend on one of them fins. Seems excessive, but as long as it ain't touching it. Boy, is it close. I wonder if it's isolated. We'll find out. Speaker. Looks to be okay. I don't know what Air King's things, I don't know. I'll tell you what, it looks all original. Yeah, look at this cap here. It's E-cap. It's 2 values. 40 and a 40. Okay. And where's this one going? To that tuner? I don't know what side. Could be that. Get dirt in here on that tuner. That would be the oscillator side. That's the oscillating coil. Let's give that one a try. I'm sorry, I'll get you out a little bit. It's supposed to be a 40 now. Probably say in circuit. Open circuit, low capacitance. Open circuit, low capacitance. Okay. And then the other one. That's the black. And the other one's on this side. I lost my ground. There we go. go. It's analyzing. Capacitance, 0.38 microfarads. And look at that. It says ESR instead of it's pointing right at arrow, meaning it's greater than 40 ohms. And this thing only goes up to 40 ohms. It is shot. We're going to put these in and give it a power it on. Hopefully the rectifier is good. Get back out a little bit. Got 240s here. We don't have to cut. We just cut this one off. Just cut it off, Kenneth. Just cut it off. Where we at? Right here. Get that one out of circuit. I don't care about the ground. And then this one out of circuit. Come on, get out of there. It's cloth wire on these. No, that's usually the... Okay, then this one, I think. That would be 3, and I don't have to worry about the ground. Okay, that's off. Turn this on. Tubes are all in place. Alright, let me turn it on. I did. Now let me turn it on and watch the dim bulb tester. It's okay, it ain't. Tubes are lighting, so let's see if that's in series. Yep, they're in series. 22, 21, is the watch looking okay. I'm not hearing nothing. I'm just interested if that tuner is going to work. I'm not hearing anything. Everything's out of circuit. Got no straps. At least get out of there. Wouldn't dare use these for that. I'll have to chop that out of there. Alright, here it is. B minus. No, it's going to chassis. Try it again. I'm going to hook you right here. Heck with it. Alright, now I get to try it. I can do it this way. I don't have to. Well, I'm going to turn this back on. It's already on. Should work right there if it's, well, I should say it should work. Where's the volume here? Getting nothing. I think it'd heat up by now. The tubes lit up. They are. Something besides that. Something's weird about this. DC. And we'll just ground this one to the chassis. Well, I'll just go right to the capacitor. What the heck with it. That's the negative. That's the positive. 120 volts. That ain't very high. DC. Don't see the other one. Positive. Go right here. 89 volts. What the heck's the voltage I got going to this radio? 118 volts. Well, there's something else open. Let's turn it off. We got nothing. We got the hum though. See if it God, I don't know which one I want to turn here. It's got the hum even when it's all the way down or all the way up. So there's got to be. Turn it off. I'm not buying this capacitor at this point. I've seen worse capacitors than that. That hums definitely. I'm saying it's a tube. And being out these, I'm saying it's a tube. Okay, just we'll see after I do my test. I checked all the tubes and I have everyone's good except for that 12BA6. It does not read at all. I mean, the heater lights up, but obviously the cathode is out because it's not it's dead. It's not reading nothing. So I have another one on my stock, and I disconnected the antenna to break it off. So we're gonna try it. If this is off, I'll keep an eye on that. Turn my meter off. Variac, I say transformer is on. There we go. Dim bulb tester is looking good. I got the speaker somewhat covered, so. There's something.
Why don't you call me Tony? Joe?
Let me bring this.
Sure. But Tony what?
Sounds like it's gonna blow up.
Tony? Short
There I am. Now I'm getting up to 85 volts on this one.
Estonians. Just as you call yourselves humans. So you're from outer space. Yes.
I gotta turn the right knob.
About 15 light years away. And it seems I got here just in time. I don't get you. What do you mean just in time? To take the necessary steps. Necessary steps for what? Well, I was an survey bureau.
Wires, that's why.
We located them. And I was sent here immediately. Apparently, about 15 years ago, it exploded a quantity of radioactive.
Alright, I had enough of you. We'll clean that wire up. Yeah, so it was that I have to. Yeah, from that. Alright, we'll try it again.
We just prevent trouble before it starts. I'm here to find out what the human race is like. If it doesn't measure up, I may have to take drastic action.
Alright, that's 84 volts. I'll probably have to buy that DC. Let's try the other capacitor now. E-cap. 84 I said, and this one's negative over here. This is going to be higher. 120. That's probably. Alright, now it's working. That was at 12BA6. That first IF amp. I'm thinking, or the IF amp, I don't know what it is. But I've got the rectifier, of course, the detector and audio tube, the converter tube, and your output tube. They all were good. That 12BA6, it just didn't, first time I seen one, it just didn't read. Like, heated it up and that was it, nothing, no other. So I checked the one that I put in there and it was fine. 1600 now. Hope we have the right one. 15, somewhere around here.
Backwards is a bit tricky, you see. Now, Tony, let me see if I've got this straight. Back on your planet, 15 years of
yeah, that looks pretty close, man. I'm not touching that tuning capacitor the way they got that fin bent on that rotor. Not touching it. Just blow it off.
I do hope I won't have to take.
Because you change those and it will mess up that dial real good.
I learned something and then.
Oh, that was 1600. We tried 600 and all that, so it's okay. It's working. This here should be on in there, and then put a grommet on that. Somebody has changed that cord. Obviously, it's just they don't come out that factory that way. This is, I think, this is made in Chicago. Is it on there? Does it tell me? I'd be wrong. Air King Products Company Corporation, Brooklyn, New York. I think I'm trying this out now. You know, now that I had to troubleshoot it, and this capacitor, filter capacitor, I mean, both of them were just nothing there. And that 12 BA6 tube was, heat was working, but the cathode was not, obviously not working because there was no emissions, nothing. So that was the two after I troubleshooted. I said, well, I'll shotgun it, and that's what I did. And see if I can get this light on here. Of course, it'll light it up a little better. So I put the two 40s in there, wasn't it? I don't even remember. There were 40s, yeah. 240 microfarads at 160 volts. And then this one resistor here, I put a wire wound one in there. I don't necessarily think this is wire wound. It could be regular carbon, because it's not. It's usually more shinier than that on the wire wound. This is kind of flat color, so I'm thinking this is carbon, but I don't know. I don't have a, you know, I shotgun this, and I don't have a schematic for it. This is a 5. It says 5. Where is that antenna at? I gotta put that on anyway. Model 511-512, and all I'm getting is A511-A512, and I don't know. I think the A stands for amendments of something, changes, and there's not showing that miniature tube. They're showing a 12SK7, I think it was, in there. So I don't know. I had nothing on it to go by. One of the schematics called for a 1500 ohm. The other called for a 12K ohm. It's like, and this one had that 1.8K. I did put a safety cap in there, so all set to go. I did redo the power cord and put a grommet on it, like it should be. So let's give it a try here. You know, it's okay to shotgun, but you gotta, you gotta try it. If it don't work, you gotta troubleshoot it first. Try to get it to working. I mean, not try. You gotta get it to working before you want to shotgun it. Then once you get it working, then have at it. And here we go. TBT was good. Let me see if the tubes are lighting up. Nothing yet. Gotta warm her up. There it is. What happened there? Somewhere right here.
Because Parliament is the one cigarette that gives you an extra extra margin. Extra margin because Parliament puts the filter where it does the most.
That dial is accurate.
Invest a neat, clean quarter-inch away. Extra margin because tobacco takes
Give it a lime and try to get that whining, whistling. All right. I'm going to doing a fast alignment on this. I don't know which one's which. I got it set at 455 kilohertz. At amplitude is at 50 volts, millivolts. So let's try this. I got it fully closed. Yeah. That looks good right there. I'm looking at the I'm getting some, not much. That's about it. Go back again. Let me turn this up so I get that needle about midway. Let's try lowering that to about, let me see, amplitude. Let's go 10. That's probably too low, but we'll try it. Yeah, that's a little low. We'll leave it at 50. And one more time anyway. I think it was spot on. Oh, I'm getting some more. Go back to this one. We need to set that to 1600. The tuner. Well, we gotta change this to frequency is 1600 kilohertz or 1.6 megahertz. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna get this in the middle again, my needle. Then I'm just watching it and rocking it back and forth till I get the highest deflection. That looks like about right there. And I want to adjust. What do I want to adjust? I think the oscillator on this one. If I can see how to get that screwdriver in there. Well, I'm going to have tons of more light and I still can't see. Alright, here we go. It's touchy. That looks like about it. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't hear it works. Now go to 1400 frequency at 14 kilohertz or 1.4 megahertz, and we're going to go to 14. There it is. Look for the highest deflection. Looks pretty good. And just the antenna. Get in there. That's it. That's the alignment. Just two IFs, the antenna, and the oscillator.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, in the year 2500.
Easy peasy.
On the outskirts of the great city.
So you can tell I put the aux jack in it after all. I found some knobs for it. I had, remember, it was only that one white one. That was the only one on there, and I had an option of these two. They would have worked. I like the bigger ones. And I had two white bullet type. I think that's what they call them. But I think brown looks better. Now, let's take this out.
Left open to a personal column where an item must catch my
And
eye.
that's the AM.
Sailing tonight for Paris on the ocean liner Champlain. Lovely lady executive Martha Coles. Well, Martha Coles was going abroad. But not alone, as I soon discovered. Hello?
Vicky?
So yeah,
Yes, Walter?
it's all finished. Hardest part of cleaning this cabinet was this lattice. I get a tooth, got little Q-tips in there and everything. But it takes a little time, but it can be done.
Appendicitis attack.
So?
Yeah, so what I did, this is the side where the power cord comes out. And then I did put the aux in as a pigtail. I didn't have any room, if you remember, because this antenna is so big in here. I didn't want to go through these holes because I could probably touch them tubes in there and get, you know. So I brought it in on this side where it's the high end of the radio. So no EMIs or distortion or anything. So that's what I did.
Nicky! What a pleasant surprise.
So that's it. Hope you got something out of it. And thanks for watching.